Good morning.
Morn.
It is very morning.
Yeah.
We are trying to watch the, what's it called?
Playoffs.
The playoffs, so we got up early so that we can watch all the games.
Yep.
But, welcome to the first podcast of 2019.
It is. That's right.
Yeah, definitely, because we recorded that one before 2019 as well.
Yeah. Came out after, but I didn't even think about that. But it is.
But this is Critically Average. I'm Will. That's Lige.
Lige.
You can find us on Stitcher, Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, and Castos, and on Twitter at Podcast Average.
Yep.
Got any movie news this week, brother?
I don't think so. I don't really
No?
look. Are we on like a little hiatus of movie news
Yeah?
until Endgame?
I agree. It's kind of dangerous to look up.
Yeah.
But in my movie news, I went to go see Bumblebee.
Oh, nice.
It's not fixed yet. Transformers is not fixed yet. I think people really because of the shit of the other movies, took hold of this and was like, "This is amazing. It's so much better." It's not that much better. It is a lot. It is a large improvement, but it is.
That's good. Step in the right way, though.
Yes. The Transformers look 10 times better. You know what I mean? And the fight scenes are actually what do you call it? They are actually interesting and look real.
Yeah.
But the story and the acting are kind of similar to the old movies.
Okay.
And John Cena should not be an actor. I'm sorry. I hate to break your heart, but that dude, oh God, he's so cookie cutter. Like in the movie, he's just like this straight and narrow military guy, and all his lines are basically exactly that. You know what I mean? Like at the beginning, there's this scene where they're like training. You know what I mean? And it's like one team versus another, and his team gets the jump on the other.
Right.
And he's just like, just the way he's like so arrogant, but also being like nice to him. It's very weird. He's like, "Oh, good try, man. Better luck next time." Oh, this gun. And okay. The guy's got him caught in like a trap, so he's like hanging in the air. The other general, and he's got his gun, and he keeps like shooting it. You know what I mean? On accident. He's like, "Oh, that's a gun. Oh, someone's getting. It's really bad. It's bad."
All right. I have to see it. Check it out.
You could tell he was like trying to use his like comedy chops, I guess.
Right.
And it just didn't come through very well. But it's not the worst I've ever seen. He's not the worst general military guy I've ever seen.
Gotcha.
So.
Would have Bumblebee made any of our awards from last week, do you think?
Maybe overacting.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there are some parts in there that are pretty. I like him. I like his character and everything, but like the friend character, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Haley Steinfeld's friend. He
Really?
he's
other stuff, I think. It's been the same deal.
Well, I don't think it's his fault. I think they told him to play a character, and he played it, and it's kind of like, all right, this is getting old. You know what I mean?
I gotcha.
Yeah. So. Oh, I know why I said the overacting as well. Is that it's okay? First off, it's one of those movies that is like, by the way, we're in the 80s.
Oh,
if you didn't know, we're in the 80s.
Like Venom with.
By the way,
Oakland or San Francisco.
80s. So, and it's like it gets really kind of annoying. You know what I mean? And and the reason I say the overacting is there's like these teenage characters. You know what I mean? Like the teenage bully characters. And, dude, they are garbage. They are hot fucking garbage. Which is fine, because you don't want to like them, and they're not very interesting characters, so you don't really need them to be great. But, man, that is some overacting going on there, for sure. That's about it I got. I give it like a solid 70.
Okay.
It's not, what is it, 92 on Rotten Tomatoes? I don't know about that one, dude. I don't know about that one. That one seems a little high for me. Where you at, mouse? Bumblebee. 93. That's redonkulous. 7.3 on IMDb is much better.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's weird.
What?
That the rate's so different.
Yeah,
It's usually the other way around, isn't it?
You'll just have to see it. I think you'll like it. Okay. The beginning scene is A1.
That's what I heard. It was
very good. Very
Cybertron.
Good. Yeah, the scene on Cybertron's amazing.
Cool.
It goes back to it too, so it's pretty cool.
Sweet.
All right, you want to do our list?
Sure do.
So this list is probably going to be a lot of the same, just more controversy on where people are placed.
Yeah.
Because it's the top 10 superheroes we think based on popularity.
Yes.
So, yeah.
We did 10.
Yeah, we did 10. Because this should go pretty quick. We don't have to Yeah.
So number 10, I have Wonder Woman.
Okay.
So I'd say easily the most popular woman superhero.
I would agree, yeah.
So
because even though Black Widow's probably more prominent,
yeah,
she's not very popular. You know what I mean? Like people aren't like, "Oh my god, I love Black Widow." No, they're like, "I want to be Wonder Woman." They dress up as Wonder Woman and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like when that movie came out, that was like all the rave that Halloween season was dressing up like Wonder Woman.
Right.
Yep. My number 10 is Flash.
Okay.
And I think that has nothing to do with the movies. I would say that's 100% TV show. Because I thought about putting Green Arrow on here, but then I was like, I know more people that are like got into Flash and stuck with Flash because of Green Arrow and got rid of Green Arrow. You know, so it's like I think more people are into Flash.
Right. Now I have another reason. I'll get to it though.
Okay. What's your number 9?
I have the Hulk. So the Hulk basically to me is like your dad's superhero, like your dad's favorite superhero. Not you particular, but in general.
I get what you're saying.
Like everyone's dad's favorite superhero is the Hulk.
Why?
I don't know. It's just what he embodies. Some big, green, dumb monster. You know.
Okay.
I mean.
Yeah.
So, that's what I just envision.
Okay. He's definitely more popular than he used to be. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, he was like the first modern superhero movie, you know, kind of.
True. He was definitely in that first wave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So.
I can remember going to see that.
Yeah, you love that one, right?
Oh, absolutely not. No, I hated that one. All right, my number 9 is Wonder Woman.
Oh, okay.
For the same reason you said.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What's your number 8?
I have Wolverine.
That's funny. My number 8 is Wolverine.
Every week.
I think everyone knows Wolverine.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're as fond as the characters above him.
He's very like iconic, just like in his looks and what he does.
Yeah.
So.
But on popularity level, I don't think people would rank him higher than the people to come. If you ask me.
Well, yeah, we have him 8 for a reason, right?
And this is, I think the reason we made this list is because it's interesting to see the popularity now compared to like a while back. Because a few, like 10, 13 years ago, Wolverine would have been like number 3, number 2, somewhere in there. You know what I mean? Because he was like
the main character of the movies.
And
for sure.
And for the comics as well.
Yeah.
So, all right. What's your number 7?
7, I have Deadpool.
Interesting. I left him off.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking, like, with the movies, obviously, he's very popular. And I was even thinking before that, like, a bunch of, in nicest way possible, nerds, you know, were always, like, the biggest fans of them before the movies. Like, I'm trying to, like, in high school and stuff. What?
Okay, sorry about that. Continue.
Anyway, so I was talking about, like, I was thinking in our high school days.
Yeah.
That, like, a certain group of people, like you can say, like, the nerds or something like that.
Yeah.
They were always rocking something Deadpool.
This is true.
You know, before the movies even came out. And I'm thinking, like, Hot Topic and stuff. They were always on the Deadpool train.
This is true.
So.
And people would always dress up as Deadpool at, like, Comic-Cons before it was even popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good reasoning.
Yeah, he's still pretty low on the list, but I think
he could make number 10 on my list, probably.
Maybe.
Number 7, I have Black Panther.
Wow.
And that is just like the only reason he made it on this list is just because of a massive spike in popularity in the last year. You know what I mean? But if you go up to anybody and say Wakanda Forever, they know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Like literally, little kids do it. You know. He's pretty damn popular, and I think people definitely are on the Black Panther train.
Oh, definitely.
You know,
and this is just the beginning, really.
and and this is that's just a massive spike. That's what I think is interesting about this list, is because even 2 years ago, he never would have made it anywhere close to this list.
Yeah.
You know, but just like a massive spike in popularity lately.
Yep. All right. My number 6, I have Flash.
Okay.
Damn. Yeah, for all the reasons you said, but I'm also thinking nicknames. I would say Flash is one of the most popular nicknames to give people.
That is true.
You know, something like sports or, I mean, mostly sports. But
yeah. Like the Chargers running back is named Flash.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Flash Gordon.
Flash Gordon.
But, you know, for that reason alone, I was thinking it deserved to be a little higher.
Yeah.
So.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my well, these are number 6, right?
Yeah, that was 6.
My number 6 is Thor.
Oh. He didn't make my list.
And I think Thor has gotten more popular based on his last
movie
2 appearances.
Ragnarok.
I would say. Because he's a very integral role in both Ragnarok and
Infinity War.
Infinity War.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's, I don't know. I think Ragnarok really did some good stuff for Thor's character, because his first 2 movies were kind of garbage.
Yeah.
You know?
And bland and boring
and Thor-y. You know what I mean? Just like very very goddess, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think he's kind of shooting to the stratosphere. I would say Loki, but he's not really a superhero.
Mm-mm.
So,
yeah. Well, then Joker probably would have won if we went with.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably the most iconic character of comic book realm, period.
Yeah.
But okay, what's your number 5?
5, I have Iron Man.
Ooh. Now we're gonna have some discrepancies on this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Do you want me to wait?
No, I'll go ahead and talk.
Okay.
So, again, he basically started the superhero cult that is today. I mean, he wasn't very popular just in the comics alone. You know, like we've said before, he's kind of like a B hero.
Yep.
But just from the movies alone, and again with the nicknames and stuff, he's one of the most popular.
Yeah.
Especially at the beginning, because until Captain America, I wouldn't say he was. I think he was like the most popular.
Yeah, I feel like those two kind of battle back and forth for who's most popular.
Right. I would honestly say up to, like, Civil War, maybe. No, that's maybe a little late. I'm trying to think. Because he was the most popular of all the Marvels for a while.
For sure.
Until, like, I would say for certain Civil War, but maybe before that.
I think Civil War is the turning point.
Yeah.
Turning point.
Yeah. I'm trying to think where it, like, started to switch, but
probably at Iron Man 3.
Everyone's like, ugh.
Yeah, everyone's like, and it's not really his fault, you know. It's like the movie maker's fault.
Freaking Shane Black.
Yeah, he's so up and down. And then, but okay, my number 5 is Superman.
Okay.
Because I feel like Superman's taken a major dip in popularity these last few years. Because everyone used to love Superman. I mean, they made movies about him before they were making movies about anybody else. You know what I mean? And if you said Superman, everybody knew who he was. You know what I mean? It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's Superman, you know? But it's just like, I think mainly in the hearts of Superman fans and comic book movie fans, Superman's taking a dip.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yep.
Because, like, your dad is a big Superman fan, right?
Well, he's got the Superman logo tattooed on him.
And is he, like, very ecstatic with what's going on in the last 2 movies with Superman?
Well, he just watched Justice League like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
So.
Do you like it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But
I was just curious from, like, a Superman's fan perspective if they liked, like, Man of Steel and stuff like that.
Well, I can tell you he didn't like it just for Superman.
Okay. Because it's very out of character for Superman. You know what I mean? It's very weird. So they try to rein it back in Justice League, but okay.
My number 4.
Yep.
I have Black Panther.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you left him off the list.
For the same reasons, but the opposite way. As in just because of this spike. Because we've had him since Civil War. So, how was that? Like 2016?
Yeah.
So, like 2 years of him.
Yeah.
But, like, by far, the fact that his popularity alone kind of got him into, like, awards
True.
nominations.
True.
Just from the popularity of Black Panther.
And I think in 2016 when we saw him first, it was like everyone liked him, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was good, but it was like he's not like my favorite character. Like I love him, I like him and everything. But then it was like got him enough popularity to get a solo movie, and then that solo movie just like shot him into the top 4 apparently.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. My number 4 is my number 4 is Batman.
Oh,
I feel like okay, this is a tough one. So for me, Batman would be like number 1 without a doubt because I've been exposed to Batman since the day I was born, basically, right?
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think as a whole, right? And I don't like it, but as a whole, if you think about it, kids today, if you say another character, I won't say who, but if you say another character and you say Batman, I bet they latch on to the other character first.
I understand, like, exactly
you get what I'm saying?
Why you're saying that, but yeah.
So as a whole, like race of humans, I feel like Batman is starting to lose steam. But for us,
I guess.
kids of the 90s, I imagine Batman is still number 1 in our hearts. You know what I mean? It never will be.
Yep.
But that's what I'm trying to say.
Yep.
But I think there's a sway happening.
I understand.
And it has a lot to do with DC being kind of crap. You know? So.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, my number 3.
I'm listening.
I have Captain America.
Sorry. Captain America, number 3.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Yep.
I think we're right there with each other. I think these last 4 are going to be interesting. And I'm curious you have Black Panther in there because that makes it interesting because it's not just the same 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, Captain America, same reason as Iron Man. I think he was the most favorable towards the audience. He was like I would say like the best character we got in the MCU.
I would agree.
Just straight from the start, and there hasn't been like a hiccup for him, really.
That's true. He's made pretty much great movies and appearances throughout the entire thing.
Yep. It's empty. It's fine.
I know.
Yeah. So he's just most consistent and favorite. Then it helps. He's very good looking.
I think they've definitely pulled him out of the dredges too, because he used to be kind of like a joke, like he's Captain America, which is kind of like a
yeah,
kind of like a joke.
Well,
like
he was a
campy character.
Yeah, he was in the army to be like a propaganda machine.
Exactly, and they kind of pulled him out of that and made him something else, which is pretty cool. And you could tell he's pretty popular because he's gotten a whole new like comic book run and everything with what's his name? What's the guy? His sidekick.
Bucky?
No.
Falcon?
Yeah. So it's revitalized his comic book scene and everything like that. All right, that was your number 3, huh?
Yes.
My number 3 is Iron Man.
Okay.
And I think Iron Man has gone up and down in popularity. I think 1 and 2 he was up, even though 2 shit, but people were still excited to see him. And then 3 he dipped, and then Civil War he dipped, but that's because they kind of made him a villain a little bit.
Yeah.
Depending on what you look at, you know. But everyone
Did
loves.
anyone really think he was?
Not like a villain, like he's trying, like everyone's clearly in that movie is trying to make things better, but they all just have different views on it, you know. But he's kind of made a villain in the sense that like you feel bad for Bucky and Cap, but you also feel bad for Iron Man, and Iron Man kind of just lets it himself snap and go and try to murder Bucky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what kind of makes him a villain, but realistically not. But I feel like that kind of soured him. I don't know. It's just kind of like it definitely wasn't an up. Like people were like, "Oh yeah, I love Iron Man." So, and then he came right back with like the Avengers movies, except for Ultron, kind of hurt his
bad guy again.
But then in Infinity War, he definitely, I feel like, has taken, and Spider-Man: Homecoming. I think that really helped him too.
Yeah.
You know. Because I can still remember that scene where like They're on top of the building. He's like, well, if you're actually in the suit, you might be able to help me. And he steps out, and it's like, oh shit,
Right.
okay, there he is. You know. So yeah, I think his whole relationship with Spider-Man has definitely like improved his character.
Yeah.
And if they hadn't gotten that character, I feel like Iron Man might be a little less popular right now. But he's definitely like back to the forefront.
Okay.
If you ask me.
Cool.
What's your number 2?
Batman.
Yeah, makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yep. I don't know. Just I would say like 1A, 1B, like most iconic of all time.
Yeah.
He's been on like the main stage for the last like 30 years, movies wise, TV wise.
You know, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I think Batman could come higher because even though he's like lost a little bit of popularity lately, still every single time something happens with his character, like an actor drops out of him or something like that, it's like
Someone's lined it
news.
up for the next one.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's, trying to think, like no matter how bad the Batman has been, like I think like the older ones with like Clooney or even the new ones, he's probably like the most defended.
Oh, for sure.
Superhero.
I mean, yeah, I could. I mean, he's my dad's favorite, and
Exactly.
my dad will defend him till the day he dies.
Yep.
Because I'll be like,
No matter how bad the movie turns out or bat nipples, how hard they are.
yeah, because I'll come home from like Justice League, and he'll be like, "Oh, did you like Justice League?" And I'll be like, "Ah." He was like, "Oh, well, Batman was good in it." I'm like, ah. I mean, if you like bat goggles, sure, but I mean, he was fine. He definitely wasn't the worst character in the movie, but
Right.
yeah, and so yeah, my dad still like, even though the movies are not as good, but you gotta remember he grew up watching, like you said, Val Kilmer and stuff like that, and he loved those. So if
And-
he loved those, he got.
I would say the best, like, superhero movie.
Oh, I think he has the
Today.
best 3 superhero movies ever made.
Mm-hmm.
And as a trilogy, like those movies are perfect.
Yeah.
That's like a yearly watch for me. I just sit down and watch all 3 every single year,
Yeah.
and they never get old.
Yep.
All right, my
Your
number two is Captain America.
Ah. I think we have the same one then.
Dude, oh yeah, number 1 is a mix of persistent popularity and spike in popularity. But Captain America, what were your reasonings?
How consistent he's been and how consistently good.
That's what
he's
I was
been,
gonna say. It's
and
like
very like the best character so far.
I feel like his popularity has never waned. Like
Yeah.
Iron Man has, because of what they've done with the character, he's dropped and gone back up, right?
Yep.
Which is good because you get redemption, which is a good way of like liking a character. You know what I mean? But Captain America has just like been this consistent stock market climb in popularity, where like he started out as like, well, that's a good movie, and he just kept going and going, and then like to the point where he makes cameos in Spider-Man movies to be like, you know, the guy that tells the kids how to do everything good. It's just like that's how popular he is. That just that little scene, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like for example, I used to work with a piece of garbage, but I used to work with him, and he was like, "Oh, I won't tell you the spoiler of this movie." I was like, "Okay." Like Spider-Man: Homecoming, I was like, "I've basically seen everything because it's all in the trailers." You know what I mean? And he was like, "Well, Captain America's in it." And I was like, "Oh, okay." You know what I mean? So it's like people put some stock in Captain America being in things.
Yeah,
like he
for how little he was.
He thought it was like a huge spoiler, and then when I went to go see the movie, I was like, okay, you could have told me that. It wasn't that big a deal. It was like it had
Right.
nothing to do with the plot, you know. I think the biggest spoiler in that movie was her dad being the bad guy, you know. But yeah, I think Captain America, like, just persistent, and when he comes back in Infinity War, everyone's like, woo, you know what I mean? It's just like that's probably some of their favorite scenes.
Yep. And number 1,
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Easy.
Like I said, just consistent popularity,
Mm-hmm.
even though he's been traded around with some of the shittiest productions ever, and then just like here recently, just to the stratosphere. Say like 2 years ago with the introduction in Civil War, it's like his popularity shot right back up, you know. And then Homecoming was great, and then Infinity War was great, and then Into the Spider-Verse was great,
It
and
just kept getting better.
Spider-Man video game was good. It's just like, jeez. Yeah. And you can tell he's popular because, like, his side characters even make a ton of money. Like, Venom made a ton of money.
Yep.
And that stems from Spider-Man, you know?
Exactly.
So, I think that's a pretty easy one.
Pretty easy.
One and done.
Yes, sir.
All right.
It's a cool list.
Yeah, it was a cool list.
I think you had one. I didn't have. You had Thor, Superman on yours,
Yep.
and I had Deadpool, Wolverine.
Oh, you didn't have Superman on yours at all?
Mm-mm.
Interesting. I could see that, though. I could see that.
I don't know. He's just so cookie cutter.
He is very cookie cutter. He's definitely...
He has, like, every known power. So.
I think, like, I feel like people like edgy anti-heroes more now than they do just, like, the perfect superhero. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, people like Deadpool, and they like Daredevil, and they like Punisher, and they like, you know...
Yeah.
These less perfect, like you said, cookie cutter superheroes. Aquaman's kind of like that too. He's just kind of on the, he's kind of on the edge.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Of being like a good guy, and sometimes he does things that aren't exactly perfect.
Lets people die, like in the movie, you know.
Exactly. So poor Aquaman didn't quite make it.
Yeah,
he's getting there though. Maybe.
Well, he's got a lot to overcome.
He does. All right. We got an interesting main topic. Do you want to explain it?
We do. We're trying it out. New thingy. So basically, it's like the card game War.
Yeah.
Where we both have a card, and whoever's is higher wins that round. But so instead of playing cards, we have 32 people, and I created those. And Will doesn't know who they are. And Will created how many? Like 18 scenarios.
Yep.
So instead of whose card is higher, we're each going to draw a person, and
these are like characters, right?
Yeah, they're characters. Okay. And then we're going to have to draw a card of what the scenario is.
Scenario card. And then depending on what it is, we have to debate our card to win. Yep.
And whoever has the most at the end wins.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
All right.
Okay.
So it should be fun. We're trying it out. Hopefully it goes well.
Yep.
And we don't know what the others are, so...
We don't know. I don't know who the characters are, and he doesn't know the scenarios.
Right.
And I try to make some funny scenarios that would, like, if we got... I was always comparing, like... It's kind of a spoiler, but I was always comparing SpongeBob and Bat Bob. But SpongeBob and Bat Bob go up against each other. And I was... Because that's like a...
That's great.
That's like a... It's like a massive... differential,
right.
You know what I mean? And like what funny scenarios that they would get into.
Okay. Do you want me to tell you what the characters are?
Not all 32.
Specific, no. But like,
are they specific? Wait, are they like all in a certain category or something?
A very vague category.
Here, just let's just do this. So
okay, you'll get the idea from the very first.
Okay.
One. No peeking.
All right. So I'm drawing a card.
Yep. Who have you drawn, sir?
I have drawn Forrest Gump.
All right.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay.
And I've drawn Tyler Durden from Fight Club.
All right. This is gonna be interesting. All right. Our scenario is okay. The Awkward Penguin Award. What? Most likely to say thank you at a restaurant to the waiter.
Thank you.
Thank you. You too.
Oh, okay.
So like they hand you dinner and they go enjoy your dinner and you go thanks you too. The Awkward Penguin Award.
Okay. So Tyler Durden is obviously a figment of the narrator's imagination.
Okay.
And I think he's trying to sabotage him. And he wants him to be awkward. and say say you two back. Say it. And he's just going mad and he says, "You two!" Just yells at him.
That's the worst too, because sometimes you can get away with it. You can be like, "Oh, thank you, you too." And you can try to trail it, but like he would be like, "No, they need to hear it." Okay, all right, mine's Forrest Gump. Okay, listen, we all know Forrest Gump is not the brightest individual. Okay,
right.
And I think his mom would have told him, life is like a box. His mom would have been like, "Always say thank you, and make sure you're kind." So I think he would just try to be overly kind,
right,
and accidentally let the U2 slip.
Sure. See, I think yours is more likely to happen.
But I think yours is more funny.
I think I fought very well for mine.
I think you did too. I'm going to give it to you because I like that. So you get the scenario card. Because I like the way you off the cuff, just swish that one around.
Sweet.
That was interesting.
All
Okay,
right.
all right.
Round 2. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm reaching.
Oh, there you can have that one.
All right. What if I don't want this one? All right. Who do you have?
You're gonna have to tell me who I have.
Okay.
Who's John Urso?
Oh, it's Jin. It autocorrected.
Jin Urso
From Rogue Ones.
Rogue One. Okay, that's it. That's better.
And I have Lewis Bloom from Nightcrawler.
Oh Lord. Oh, these scenarios are gonna be so funny. Oh, okay. All right. Stop it. Okay. Oh no. Okay, it's a race using a given vehicle. So both of these characters have given vehicles, right?
Yeah.
Can you stop, please? Go
Cool.
away.
Podcast cat.
Sorry about that.
We should have a featuring podcast cat every episode.
It basically happens every single week. Okay, race using giving vehicle or the same vehicle. So it's up to you. Do you want it to be the same vehicle or do you want it to be their selected vehicles?
Well, what's it a race to?
I don't know.
Oh.
Let's develop this scenario.
Okay. Okay. I'm thinking. All right. There is a murder.
Oh
On
boy.
a-
You see, you're making it better for your character.
But hold on. I'm helping you here. There's a murder on a galactic starship.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
And they're both. Well, Earth doesn't really exist in the Star Wars universe, does it?
Not really.
Didn't think so.
Well, it's in a galaxy far, far away, so it might be.
All right. We'll say they're on a neutral planet.
Okay.
Who is more likely to steal a ship
Yep.
and get to that murder on a starship in space?
Okay. This is good.
'Cause
Okay. I'm gonna
Lou
say,
wants that scoop.
but
There's a large reward.
you're not wrong. But Jyn Erso is famous for stealing things,
That's true.
important things.
Okay. All right.
But
Does she have a ship of her own?
no, I say they're stealing the ship and then they have to race there to get there.
Okay.
So I think they're both capable of stealing the ship.
Easily. I think easily. They
And
both.
but you know, I have to fight against my own character here because it took her a lot of people and a lot of dead people to steal one thing.
Right.
Like her whole team dies stealing one thing,
Yep.
but she made it happen.
Yep. And Lou's very good at recon. He's very good at sneaking about.
He is. Plus, no one would look at him twice. It's just like a galactic world. He would just they'd
Some
be like,
skinny,
"Who's
long-haired
that weird
Jake
dude just
Gyllenhaal.
walking around?"
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe Jyn gets to the spaceship last. I feel like she can fly the spaceship better
Probably.
than
Because it's
Lou.
not new to her. Yes.
Exactly.
But so say they get there at the same time.
Why would they get? I don't think Ursa would get there at the
No,
same time.
I
I
think
think
Lou
Lou would
could-
beat him.
I think
her.
Lou could get to the ship, steal it faster.
Yes.
But I think Jin could fly it there faster.
Okay.
Like it would take her longer to get to the jet or the whatever ship
Yep.
and then steal it. But as soon as she's taken off,
Yep.
like she can just fly by literally.
You know what happens though?
What?
They land, and it's a cash price for the murder, right?
Yes.
And you know who's like.
Lou will get that.
Yes,
money,
Lou
man.
is making that happen. I mean, he murdered his own friend to make a better like scene. You know what I
Yep,
mean?
Get that money. Woo!
There you go. Okay, all right.
Making it 2.
Interesting. Oh, where are they at? Oh, there they are.
Sorry. We're far away. I'm trying to read.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh, you draw one?
Yes.
All right. And I got.
This could be interesting.
Oh, God. Okay. I got it.
Go ahead. All right, I have Doc Brown
Oh.
from Back to the Future.
And I have Jack Reacher from Jack Reacher.
Wow.
If you didn't know.
God, I hope we get one of the like just lame ones. Yes. Yes. You're so screwed.
Oh, God.
Okay, it's an arts and craft challenge. Who can make a better arts and crafts? My man can make a fucking flux capacitor. He can make an arts and craft.
Yeah. I don't know.
There's some fight to the death ones. I'm really glad you did not, because Jack Reacher
I'm
would
trying to think, like.
beat Doc Brown's ass. Tough, huh?
Because Jack Reacher can turn like any situation, if he's stuck in one, into like he can escape almost.
Yeah.
Using his fists.
Which has no help in little dexterity when making arts and crafts.
Hold on, hear me out. He goes into a small 4x4 room.
Okay.
With one other guy, like a henchman.
Okay.
And he just uses his fist and kicks and just punches the guy to create blood splat on the wall. Creates a masterpiece.
Creates art, huh?
Yes. Creates art.
Okay, interesting. I think
the salvage king.
I think Doc Brown uses his flux capacity to go back in time and study with Michelangelo to create the greatest art piece of all time.
Okay.
Did I win that one?
Yeah, you won that one.
Lit. Okay. All right.
Yep.
What's next?
Man, I'm doing pretty good fighting for these.
Yeah, you are.
I'm proud of myself.
That was a very interesting turnaround. What is that? What is that? Okay.
Okay. Who is yours?
I have no idea. Ewan?
She's the woman from Lord of the Rings, the King, Return of the King, the one that kills that guy.
Okay, the elf girl.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Got it. The elf girl. Well, how do you say her name? Eowyn?
Eowyn? I don't know. Something like that.
Dude, there's Lord of the Rings fans that are hating us right now. Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about though. She kills that elephant.
Yes.
At the end.
Mm-hmm. She says, "No." The guy says, "No man can kill me. I am no man."
I'm no man, and stabs the.
Yeah, stab him.
the what is it? The ring wraith in the face.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right.
And I have John McClane.
John.
From Die Hard.
Oh, okay. This could be interesting.
More likely to climb a skyscraper. Is that it, please?
Oh, God. This is going to be interesting to fight for. All right. So this is one of the ones where you don't want your character to do the thing. So you have to fight against the other. Okay? All right. A portal open, and Rick Sanchez steps out. Who has to smuggle seeds up their ass? This is so hard.
You don't want to win this one.
No, you do not want to win this one.
All right. See, I can make an argument for both here. Okay,
let's hear it.
So I'm supposed to make an argument against mine, like why yours would take it up the butt better.
Basically. No, you're supposed to say who would bend their will first. Like who would be like, all right.
Okay, good.
All right, I'll smuggle it. Kind of like what's his face has to in the movie. He's like, Rick, no, come on.
It depends on what it's for.
I think there's no way Eowyn's putting seeds up. She's too strong of a woman.
That's true.
She's a strong, independent woman.
Yeah.
To the point where she would just be like, no, Rick, absolutely not. But then on the other hand, I don't know if John McClane would let him do it either. But John McClane will get out of any situation in any means necessary.
Yeah.
So I feel like if they're on a planet and their only way back is to smuggle seeds up his butt, he's making it happen.
Okay. And I'm trying to think. He eats a lot of coffee. Drinks a lot of coffee since he's a cop. And donuts. So his digestive tract is just
bad.
Ruined. So he can easily just whoop.
So you're fighting me for me, huh?
I was helping with what you were saying.
I win.
All right.
Oh, Lord.
So you have two now?
Yeah, I have two.
Ooh, it's all tied up. What a comeback.
Okay. We have a long haul ahead of us, so no worries. Yes! I'm so glad. So glad I got this character.
Good. I'm glad you did. I was almost going to give it to you.
Okay.
Oh.
Interesting.
This is a good one.
Okay, I have James Bond, which is awesome because he's one of my favorite characters of all time.
And I have Jason Bourne.
Oh, my God. What is that? That's lit. Now we're going to get a scenario that doesn't fit either one of them, probably.
Yep.
All right, let's see. Ooh.
Oh, God.
Most likely to create a great movie.
You know what? That's great. That's funny. So, I gotta go Jason Bourne, obviously. But I think... Because how many Jason Bourne movies are there? Like
5.
4 or 5?
There's 5. There's
and one of them didn't have him in
trilogy.
it, right?
What'd you say?
One of them wasn't Jason Bourne.
No.
It was
You're
Jeremy
right.
Renner
So
or
there's
whatever.
4 Jason Bourne movies, but there's 5 Jason Bourne universe movies.
Sure. Yeah,
So,
yeah. Okay.
yes.
So here's my thing. Scale.
Okay.
So if there's 5 of these, and they're like on average, and you take how many Bond movies?
24, I believe.
24?
Yes.
It's harder for them to be a good movie just based on scale alone.
Okay. If for that matter, I'm gonna say experience. Bond has the experience. Like they
But
started
there's one
out.
Jason Bourne.
What'd you say?
There's one Jason Bourne. How many James Bonds are there?
That doesn't mean anything. That's good. that means if your character's bad, you can switch it up. Not that Matt Damon's bad, but you can switch it up. All right, I would say James Bond is more likely to make a great movie now because they've done pretty good in the last few years. They've been improving
on the incline.
On the whole, yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, they have 24 movies and 40 years of experience to help them create a better movie.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never seen a Bourne movie, so.
Really?
I know.
You had to fight for Bourne?
Yeah.
You could have won that one, honestly, if you would have pushed a little bit harder.
Probably, but
all you had to say
nothing.
was like, out of 24 Bond movies, there's like 4 great ones, and then there's 20 good ones and 4 garbage ones. So you could have won that one.
Yeah,
I would have given it to you.
Did you take your card?
What? Yeah, I got it. Okay. Okay. I know who that is, surprisingly.
Okay. Who do you have, sir?
I have Tom Cruise, a.k.a. Ethan Hunt.
Okay. Tom Cruise. I have The Bride from Kill Bill.
Okay. I hope this is a fight to the death on that. All right. Oh, no, that's... No. Sorry.
Was that the first one? Or the last one?
No, it's the same thing we just did. Hold on. Okay. Best Wipeout contestant. I have this in the bag. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Ethan Hunt knows how to do stunts like crazy. He would fucking finish that entire course in like 6 seconds, dog. He would be amazing at that.
Okay. You go and make your argument first, I'll think.
That is my argument.
Oh, okay.
He's done multiple stunts. He's literally broken his ankle in the process.
Yeah.
And still made the stunt happen.
Right.
And basically, Wipeout is just a big thing of stunts, right?
Yep.
You're just doing a whole bunch of, like, crazy stuff.
Okay. Here we go.
Let's hear it.
If you break your own ankle doing scripted stuff, how are you going to do against some giant red balls? She has the elegance of a swan.
Oh, God.
She's going to be like, she could just float over the balls. Some slow-mo karate kicks, you know what I'm saying? She's nimble, she's quick, strong. She has a sword.
Okay.
She could glide through it with ease. Yeah.
Good one.
As soon as you said he broke his own ankle, I was like,
damn it. I shouldn't have said that. I was trying to go for like a perseverance thing, like he'd just keep going, but it just didn't work out.
There's no doubt he'd get through it.
Oh, dude, he would smash that, but yours might
it?
do it first. Oh, damn it. I wish I had this for the last one.
Okay.
All right. I got Neo from The Matrix.
All right, I have Laura Croft from Tomb Raider.
Interesting. All right. Let's see. Aha. Okay. Might have to wait on this one for another.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think content, man. We need good content.
We're gonna have to wait on this one for another because there's a reason. You'll see. All right. This is a good one for this. This is the one I threw back a second ago. Most likely to make a garbage movie. And the reason I threw it back is because we just did the good movie.
Oh, okay.
And this is good because they're both famous for making garbage movies.
Yep.
So. All right. I think I think Lara Croft, although the last movie may not have been as bad, she has a track record of making pretty bad movies.
Are you fighting for me?
No. Wait. What do we want? Do we want to win the most likely to make a garbage movie? Yes?
Wait, what do we do for best? Let me make his for our own. I don't know. I'm trying to think.
All right, let's fight for our movie being garbage. Like, we want it to be bad.
Yeah.
I mean, The Matrix made one good movie, and then they've just
there you go.
They've just eat dick ever since then. It's been garbage, hot garbage.
These, whether there were like 2 or 3, right? Original ones with Angelina Jolie with Lara Croft were so bad they had to reboot it.
Okay,
and even the reboot was bad.
At least they made an attempt to reboot yours. They have just killed Matrix as a whole.
Yep.
Because it's likely to make a bad one. Because they've milked all that the Matrix has to offer, and they did it in the first movie.
Yep. They've even made games out of Tomb Raider.
No, the Tomb Raider is based off the games.
Okay. I know. Okay, but the fact they had to base it off of a video game, and the video games are by far better. It's sad.
But video games movies are getting better though.
But they weren't at this time.
Well, this time was like last year they took.
I know, but it's not great, is it?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. God dang it. What do I do with it? Oh, here it is.
Thank you.
Why did Matrix have to make one really, really good movie?
I know.
That really hurt me. Because I couldn't be like, they haven't made a single good one. No, they have.
There you go.
Okay. Oh, Lord.
Oh, right. I need to draw one, too. All right. Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
Who'd you get, by the way?
Okay. This will work. This
Who
time.
do you have?
Oh, I have Jack Sparrow.
Okay. I have Indiana Jones.
Lit. This should be good. All right, it's a fight to the death. But each character has their second most popular character by their side. Okay, so now let's discuss who's Jack Sparrow's most popular second character.
Orlando Bloom?
I would say, yeah.
Okay.
William Tell? William
Teller. No.
Turner. William Turner. Okay. So we got William Turner and Jack Sparrow versus
Indiana Jones and Mutt? Shia LaBeouf?
We're doing Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, do you know a better one?
The little Asian kid from Temple of Doom.
I don't want him.
Okay.
Give me Shia LaBeouf.
All right, you can have Shia LaBeouf.
Okay. What is it? Fight to the death?
My two characters are already experienced in sword fighting.
Uh-huh. And I'm pretty sure Jack Sparrow is like immortal, but
We'll leave that one out. He definitely is. He's definitely been killed and brought back.
all right.
Okay. So they don't have any weapons.
Okay, none at all.
Okay, you can have your whip,
Okay.
and I can have my sword. One, they have to share, like they did in what's it called?
Oh yeah.
You know where they share to beat the guy on the big wheel. So they have one sword. You have one whip.
Yep.
They're in Thorland, in the desert.
That's my foot.
I know he's such a little bitch, isn't he? All right, fight to the death.
Okay.
I feel like William Tell rips what's his face to shreds in a matter of seconds.
You definitely have the advantage of second best character.
Yes.
I think I have the long distance game with the whip.
I think you're right. I think William Tell beat Shia LaBeouf with his sword, and then Indiana Jones disarms them, and now they're both fighting with their hands.
Yeah.
I think so. There's a little bit of environment in Thorland, right?
Yes.
And I think if anything, Jack Sparrow has the environment advantage over Indiana Jones.
Why?
Because have you never seen like the fight scenes where like William Tell and his fights Jack Jack Sparrow.
So he's always using stuff around him.
Oh yeah,
I get what you're saying.
He's always walking on beams and like and being extremely drunk and
But this is without a sword at
You're
this
right.
point.
So
How good is he
doing?
hand to hand? And has he ever killed anybody?
Has Indiana Jones ever killed anybody?
Yes.
Nazis.
and that one guy with the sword where he just pulled out his pistol and shot.
Oh, God. He doesn't have a gun, but
no, I'm
yes,
saying, but
right.
he has killed.
He's also pretty good with fisticuffs. Like, he can.
Yep.
He can
I don't think
beat the
Jack
hell
Sparrow or what's it called is. Yeah.
Gosh darn it! Shouldn't have given away both my swords. Okay. All right. This is fun.
It is.
All right.
It's a lot easier to make
lit.
arguments for everybody.
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
God, I wish I would have got this for the last one. Okay. Ready?
Who do you have, sir?
Ron Burgundy.
And I have Patrick Bateman from American Psycho.
Oh, shit. That would be one hell of a fight to the death right there. Because they're both deceivingly good at fighting.
Yeah.
Nope. Sorry. You don't
That's fine.
You don't have enough. Okay. Okay. Okay, they're both teleported to a world
Okay.
with no technology,
Okay.
like Mad Max.
Yeah.
Who is most likely to survive?
Okay. Patrick Bateman.
Yes.
Jason Bateman's
A whole
someone
other person.
else. Patrick Bateman
Yes.
thrives on
Technology.
sex and an axe.
This is fair.
He's already prepared for this.
This is fair. Ron grows up in a society with not much technology to begin with.
Right. But his job is television host, weatherman, anchorman.
And being incredibly dumb. And I think in a world like Mad Max, being incredibly dumb helps you a lot.
But he's so used to his elegant ways. Is there any rich mahogany in this Mad Max utopia?
This one's tough. But look at the way he handles a spear. Am I right? Or what does he fight with in the final thing?
He gets a gun, doesn't he?
Damn it.
See, my man Patrick, he's
Pretty good with an axe.
He's very, very good with an axe. He could just live out his secret life on the reg, so he'd be happier without question.
But he would be distraught that there's no perfect business cards. I think, which would kind of help him because he would just go fucking mad and destroy it.
Yeah.
God dang it! I feel like I'm pulling the short straw on these.
Hey, it's your own hand drawing them.
This is true. All right.
I'm liking it.
I'm losing now for sure. All right, Will. Draw well. Okay, here we go. Good. I like that.
Okay.
Who you
This will
got?
be a death one. I have the dude from Big Lebowski.
Okay, I have Harry Potter.
Oh.
Harry Potter. All right.
The dude.
Oh, lit. Both characters are placed in a medieval time like Game of Thrones. Who wins? Guess what?
Magic.
There's magic. There's magic in Game of Thrones, and Harry Potter knows how to use magic.
Right.
And he doesn't even need a wand to do it.
See, the dude
Uh-huh.
is a very good talker.
Nope. I'm sorry. So is Voldemort. And so are 90% of the people that fight Harry Potter. They try to talk him into...
But I'm saying he could easily just, like, maneuver his way and just, like, chillax his way into the kingdom. Like, the higher power.
Okay, so he's just, like, leaving the battlefield that they're teleported onto and just, like, hold on right there, Harry Potter. I'm going to go hang out with the kings.
Yep. See, I think he manages to do better for himself and get him into a higher positioning where he doesn't have to become some ward of a king.
No.
Okay.
I think the dude would get himself. He would talk himself too far into the king and just get himself beheaded by the king. If not, Harry Potter would just murder him because Harry Potter's pretty good at that,
Murdering him?
or killing people, or you know what I mean.
That's fair.
I mean, he basically does it all 7 movies.
Yeah.
Just murders people. Gets the job done. Okay,
Go ahead. Take that one.
That was a good one for
You
Harry
needed
Potter.
it.
Because he would have got teleported to a time with no technology and been in trouble. Okay. Alright. Alright. I like it. That would have been interesting.
Ooh.
That would have been great for a few ones ago. Okay,
You're
I got
like
Furiosa.
I have Anton Chigurh
Oh.
from No Country for Old Men.
Dude, imagine getting Furiosa on the Mad Max one. That would have been lit. I'd have been like, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright. It's a fight to the death. But they are both allowed one Mr. Meeseeks.
Okay.
Okay, so Mr. Meeseeks, what they do is they spawn. You tell them to do something.
Yep.
A task, which cannot be kill the other person.
Yes.
A task, and they will complete that task,
And
or they'll go crazy if they
Yeah.
can't complete it.
so I'm guessing they're in Thorland, right?
Yes.
Okay. See, I think Anton says, Mr. Meeseeks, get me my air thing.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that's called.
Okay.
He says, find me that.
Okay.
That's not impossible to find in Thorland, I'd say.
Mhm.
And then it's just back to business for him. with
I
that
say Furiosa says, "Hey, go get me a big truck." and then sorry, but Anton Chigurh's little air cannon that he has to literally be on your face to kill someone with is gonna do nothing against a truck. She's gonna run his ass
thing.
over.
You gotta think, how long is it gonna take him? It's Thorland. It's not gonna be that hard to find a big truck.
I was about to say, there's a lot of people
And
driving
can
big
Mr.
trucks.
Meeseeks drive it? Because he has to get it back to her, right?
He will complete the task.
Okay, that's
It may not come back in one piece, but it's gonna be there.
That's fine.
And all she needs is to run over the dude. He's just a normal man.
Yeah. But you gotta think, in the end of No Country for Old Men, he gets in a car accident.
He sure
He
does.
just walks it off.
Wow. Okay, so maybe he doesn't die right away.
Nope.
Maybe he's super fucked up.
plays dead. Baits her into walking and just bah! Air container.
Bates Furiosa in the walking. She is from a universe where everyone wants to kill everyone. She's not
she
gonna
has to
walk.
scavenge his dead body afterwards. Got to get his nice coat and rat meat or whatever.
Well, if he's dead, then he's dead. So he's acting dead, huh?
yeah.
No, he's screwed.
If he gets hit.
There's no little kids riding bikes that have jackets to fix his arm. He's just gonna be walking around like, ow. And then I think Furiosa just literally just like steps on his throat until he's dead. I think you lost points when you said go get his air gun thing.
Uh-huh.
If you would have said shotgun, he might have had a chance. But his air gun thing, you have to be right on top of someone.
Okay. I'll give it to you.
Lit. Fighting our way back.
We're on the final stretch.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
I just don't know this character very well.
Okay.
All right, I have Sarah Connor from
Okay.
Terminator.
Now I have Leia Organa.
Oh, lit. That's cool. All the fights for the deaths are gone, by the way.
Cool. Makes
No,
sense.
wait. No, they are. All right. Who is the best stay-at-home mom or dad? Damn it.
Okay. Leia Organa.
Okay, Sarah Connor has spent her whole life protecting her child.
How well does that go?
I was hoping you didn't bring that up. Fuck.
Yeah. Leia Organa is of royalty,
Yeah.
right?
She also has the Force.
And she has... Is it Ben? Ben's her kid, right?
In the movies, yeah.
Yeah.
Ben Solo.
Ben Solo. That was it.
Oh, but how well does she protect her? She gives
No,
her...
but she has all the resources and means possible to be. She isn't in the movies, but she could be easily with the vast amount of money and power
Yeah.
to properly take care of a baby who obviously needed it.
You know, Leia kind of strikes me as like a stay-at-home mom. Like, she could totally do that.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
She wouldn't want to be, but she could be.
I think she totally could be.
Mm-hmm.
And Sarah Connor, like, God, she's so bad for this. She's like, I was like, oh, she's been protecting her son. I was like, just please don't say if it's going well. Just don't say if it's going. Oh, it's going horribly.
You can
Okay.
try all you want, but
Oh, You just brought out the one thing I didn't want you to say.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
I think I know who this is. Who's Jules Winfield?
Samuel L. Jackson's character from Pulp Fiction.
Lit.
And I have Hermione Granger.
Oh, lit. That would have been a good fight. Harry Potter versus Hermione Granger.
Yeah.
All right. Scenario. Feel like I'm feeling a loss coming here because I know my scenarios and there's not many. Nope. Gotta have a very specific character for that one. You gotta be honest. I'll tell you what it is later. All right. They get put into Shutter Island. Who loses their mind first? You want your character to lose their mind first.
You want them to?
No, you don't want them to lose.
I was about to say. All right. Jules is already on the cusp of insanity.
But does he ever actually lose his mind?
Pretty
No.
damn close. But he hasn't experienced something like Shutter Island. Now imagine in Pulp Fiction, he's trying to find somebody. And if he goes in there as a detective, which he is, trying to find somebody, and with these people giving him backward-ass answers and them trying to, like, make him go delusional,
Yeah.
I think he'll break it within moments. Not moments.
I think
within a movie's time.
I think he'll get close to breaking, and then he'll just take care of it. I mean, he literally, his partner shoots someone in the face in the back of his car, and he cleans it up. So like he's been through some shit. So I don't know if I think he'll.
You're saying that's normal?
That's not normal. No, I'm not. But that's the point. Is Shutter Island's not normal? How much weird shit has Hermione Granger been through?
A bunch of magic stuff. People getting turned into stuff. Slugs coming out of someone's orifices.
When did that happen?
I don't know. One of the early ones.
Oh, you mean
Malfoy.
You mean Malfoy? Yeah. Okay. Does Hermione have magic?
I mean, does it help?
I think Hermione does have magic, and she tries to use it over and over again, but they get her to the point where they make her think that her magic is fake. And so she loses her mind because she's like, this thing that I've been doing my whole life is a fake, and I'm a fraud. And I feel like Jules, right? I feel like Jules would just he would get to that final scene where they're like trying to turn him, and he'd just be like, he'd just go fucking motherfucker on some people and just shoot the hell out of them. Be like, I'm out of here.
And that's not insanity?
Yeah, I think they'd have to push him to insanity to be like, just lose it.
Because after that point, if he just starts going guns a-blazing,
I think
they would throw him into the show.
I think Hermione could last longer. She has a stronger mind. To be fair. All right.
Woo! There was a point there. I thought you were going to make it real easy for me.
How's that?
Because you're still fighting for Jules. I was like, you're not even making a point for Hermione yet.
I was working on it.
I know, but there was a time there I was like, are you even going to say anything?
I was working on it.
All right, let's see. We have 1, 2. We have 6 left, so 3 more rounds.
Okay.
Of characters.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Who do you have?
Katniss Everdeen.
All right. And I have Gandalf.
Gandalf. The gray.
Yeesh.
Or the white. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so I said mine first, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's the Home Alone challenge. The first character is outside the house trying to get in, and the second character is inside the house trying to fight to keep the other one out. Oh, Lord. Fuck!
You shall not pass!
But how does that go for him?
She doesn't pass.
He dies, though. He dies in the process.
What does Katniss have besides an arrow?
What do you mean? She spent her whole life. She has to be sneaky, and she has to set up traps and everything in the Hunger Games.
I thought I was inside. Are you inside? I thought you said second character.
So she has experience with traps. Okay,
so you think you can get Gandalf out of the house?
No. You don't have to get him out. You just have to infiltrate the house. That's what the robbers are trying to do in Home Alone, is to get into the house and steal stuff.
Okay.
So Katniss is just trying to get in and steal stuff.
Right. So she's prepared for this with the Hunger Games. I'll give you that.
She has experience with traps, and she hunts.
Mm-hmm.
Not only does she hunt animals, she also hunts humans at this point.
Right. Okay. See, Gandalf is magic. Just easy. Just like some spell or something about on the house or an object or... I'm trying to think. It's the Home Alone house, right?
But Katniss is perfect at breaking down barriers. She's done it her whole life. She's supposed to be confined to what's it called? Sector 12?
Yeah.
Or District.
District 12.
District 12, but instead she finds a hole in the gate. She's perfect. She's supposed to not be able to make it out of the game with two people, but she makes it happen. You know what I mean?
Yep.
She's perfect at breaking down barriers. She will find a way into that house. You better believe it, because she does.
Okay, but do you think... I think she could get into the house, but I think that Gandalf, I keep saying Gandalf. Gandalf uses the magic, obviously.
What magic?
To his.
Give me an example. Go.
I haven't seen these movies in forever.
Oh, we're in trouble now.
I'm trying to think. I don't even know what kind of magic he uses, but I'm thinking like decoys sort of things that could potentially kill her.
How can decoys kill? They're just decoys.
I don't know, like bring a tree to life.
Oh.
It's a Christmas tree in the Home Alone movie. Easy.
Okay. Gandalf didn't bring the trees to life, but I get where you're going. I get where you're going with that.
Can he bring sentience to objects?
I don't believe so.
Okay. I'm just very
educated.
And
for some reason, I'm very educated in Katniss Everdeen.
I'll give it to you.
I've read the books. Lit. Okay, I was going to go a little bit further, but
that's
got
fine.
it.
All right, we're down to the final four.
Let's get it. All right. Okay.
Ooh, I like this one. Okay, sir. Who do you have?
I have Rocky Balboa.
Oh, and I have Han Solo.
Han Solo, huh?
See.
Best meme potential. Most likely to have a meme.
Han shot first.
Not a meme that's already Rocky Balboa is a meme amongst itself with a
I gotcha. Trying to think. So it's potential to become a meme?
Potential to make memes. To like have memes made of them. So like Spider-Man would be number one in this.
Yeah. So the thing is, the solo movies are like an action, but they also have comedic elements.
Okay.
So there's more potential for a Han Solo to say something funny that becomes memed. You know, whereas in like the new Creed movies, I haven't seen a meme from them yet, just because they've focused more on the drama and like character development stuff.
This
like
is
that.
fair. Gosh, this is tough. But Rocky's voice is like a meme generator.
But have you seen one before?
I have seen one Rocky Balboa meme, and it's the one I just referenced. Where like
voice?
They keep asking him, and he goes, That's it. That's the only one I've seen.
I think you're just making fun of Sylvester Stallone, not Rocky.
You're not wrong there. Yeah, I think... I can't think of anything. I can't think of anything.
Sweet.
All right, last one. Right? Final matchup?
Yep.
Okay.
There are two in the bag.
All right.
I think I know one of them. I can't think of the other one though.
Is this the tag? Okay. Sorry, we're pulling my hat, so I thought I had it. What? Oh shit. Okay.
Okay. Oh, you were gonna like mine.
All right. I have Ellen Ripley.
Yep.
Who I think
Alien.
is Aliens. Yeah.
I have Ace Ventura.
Oh God. What an interesting matchup. Okay, here we go. All right. I was wrong.
Oh.
Battle to the death, but the first to lose wins.
What? First to lose wins.
So you want your character to lose.
Right. Mm-hmm. So, Ace Ventura is just a normal human with
So is Ripley.
a pet detective. Hold on. A pet detective job.
Okay.
So, what kind of combative skills does he have?
Well, there's multiple times in the movie where he fights people, where he literally murders them by complete chance and accident.
Right. Okay. But Ellen Ripley, she defeated Alien.
With the help of a robot mech thing.
I know, but she's got some training and
But
some stuff.
She comes very close to death multiple times.
Right.
And barely scrapes it out.
Right.
And Ace Ventura is attempted to be killed multiple times through multiple movies and makes it out fine every single time. I mean, he gets 2 spears in his legs,
Yep.
and he's perfectly fine.
Yep.
The man's invincible. Like, out of canon, the man is invincible, I promise you.
Okay. I'm trying to think.
I think, so they're in Thorland.
Yes.
I think Ripley underestimates Ace Ventura, and then he just bumbles his way into accidentally murdering Ripley, and she's dead, and we win because she lost first.
Yeah, sure. I was trying to think, like, I think it's more likely him to accidentally kill himself, but I don't even know if that would happen.
Interesting. Alrighty then. How many do you have?
Let's see.
What if we have a perfect split? We have to go down to a tiebreaker.
9.
Damn it, so close. If I would have gotten one more, I'd have had it. Alright, do you want to hear my last scenario?
Yeah, we can think 5 ones real quick if you want.
See, if we had certain characters, this would be good, but I didn't know what kind of characters you were gonna get. So
Yeah.
I like that you did like movie characters, right?
Yeah.
Like legit movies, not like cartoons or superheroes or anything. But this would be a good one for superheroes, right? It's Into the Spider-Verse, and the top 3 versions fight it out who wins. So you know how Into the Spider-Verse, it spits out different dimensional?
Yes.
So you have to pick 3 different versions of your character, and those 3 fight it out. You know what I'm saying? So you have like your...
Let's do it then.
You have like your vanilla, and then 2 others.
Okay.
What?
Let's do it.
So who do you... Wait, what do you mean?
Like you pick a character, I pick a character.
Oh God. I'm gonna take
Wait, and we're
Batman.
Yeah, that's an easy one. And we're doing, what's it called? Sorry, we're doing superheroes and villains or comic
You
book
can
characters.
do whatever you want.
Oh, I thought we were doing comic book characters.
You can do whatever you want.
Okay, I'm gonna take Wolverine.
Okay. So you have vanilla Wolverine, and then who are your 2 other versions?
Well, which is vanilla?
Vanilla
like Hugh
is
Jackman?
like... Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So we're gonna take Wolverine,
Okay.
like just the basic ones. Logan,
Okay.
and then we're gonna take the Days of Future Past one where he had the bone claws.
The Bone Claws?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna take...
old man, 80s man, and early 2000s man.
Okay. So I'm gonna take vanilla, which I would say is like... Let's just go with Christopher Nolan's
So Christian
Batman.
Bale.
Yes, and then I'm gonna take the comic book version of what's it called?
Beyond.
The
Batman
Dark
Beyond?
Knight,
Oh, okay.
where he's really, really old,
Okay.
And then I'm going to take Batman Beyond.
Okay.
Those are my 3 versions.
Okay.
Okay. So I think I have a leg up here, and the reason I chose my versions the way I did is I think I have a weak link with Christian Bale because he's just a dude.
He's just a dude.
And I think Logan would just stab the living shit out of him.
Yep.
But I have one that can fly, which
Yes.
is not going to help Logan very much because he's very grounded.
Well, he can leap pretty far. And if we're in Thorland, he can just like Hulk up a building.
Okay, hold on. And then I have the Dark Knight one, who 1 has power armor,
Yes.
and 2 is incredibly smart to the point where he can beat Superman.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So I think are we going like 1-on-1, or is it just like all 3 fight at the same time?
I think it's just like a mayhem.
Okay. See, I think my prime 2000s Logan
Yeah.
could take your Dark Knight, the comic
power?
Dark Knight, the power suit.
Really?
Because I think like Juggernaut and stuff, he gets thrown around, but Juggernaut.
But Juggernaut doesn't have the wit.
I understand what you're saying.
Planning and skill of this Batman.
But Batman doesn't kill, and the only way to beat Logan or Wolverine is to kill him through the head.
So it would be pretty tough. I was about to say.
Really tough. I don't think he could do it.
Okay,
I think.
Weakness okay, hold on. I think and Batman Beyond does kill sometimes.
Right.
So I think. Hold on. I think
you're good. You're good. I was raising my hand.
I think my Batman, the Dark Knight or Nolan universe just gets murdered. Like he literally is just like, let's do this, dead right off the bat. Because I think Logan is your biggest like murderer. Like he's just gonna go around killing people left and right. He doesn't give a shit, right? So he's just gonna murder him. But I think your Bone Claw, Wolverine, I think through the power of flight and what's it called? The power suit, they just destroy him.
Okay.
Because he doesn't, his bones are just gonna off the power armor. They're just gonna break. Yeah. So, and I know you can't like kill Wolverine, but like definitely put him down to where he's not gonna help the fight at all. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now it's between Batman Beyond, 2000 Wolverine, and Logan, and Old Man Batman.
Right. So,
watch out. Oh,
I saw that. Yeah. Jerk. Let's say. So the real way to kill Wolverine is like you can like cut his head off,
or an
yes, which doesn't exist.
Adamantiate. There we go.
Which doesn't exist in DC.
This is true.
So could he?
And I don't think Batman has the time or the, you know what I mean?
Because they're just thrown onto this field.
Yeah. So I don't think he has the time to develop one.
Right.
So, oh God. So even though Batman Beyond could murder him, I don't think he has the means to do it. And I think it would be one good punch up. Oh yeah. And there would be a lot of blood and a lot of shit going down. But I think Wolverine would probably walk out with it.
I think so too.
I think 2000 Wolverine is really your like linchpin because
prime.
Logan is just old, right?
Yeah.
But he's a murderer.
But he doesn't hesitate to kill.
He also beats the hell out of himself. Wait, doesn't that make 2000's Wolverine like worse than Logan Wolverine? Because he kills Logan.
He does.
Damn, Logan's pretty OP. All right.
Yep.
Gosh darn it! I thought I had it with Batman. I was like, I don't know who you're gonna come up with.
That's my first thought too. There's so many cool Batman.
There's. I thought you were gonna pick Iron Man.
Oh no.
Because there's a lot of cool Iron Men too.
Yeah. I was thinking while I was arguing, I should have picked like Magneto or something.
Oh yeah, they would ruin Batman. There's a lot of metal on Batman.
Yeah. What was your other one?
That's it.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah, I thought I had more, but that's it.
Okay.
I had a few other that I came up with, but I was like, don't know if they would be like I had like a cook-off.
I was thinking that one too.
But that's like, I think with these characters, it wouldn't have gone over very like we just you don't really see what you call it Neo cook very often. Right. You know what I mean? And then I was thinking like best YouTuber, like who would be the best like
personality,
shitty, like shitty YouTuber. You know the people that are like crappy, but they have like 6 billion followers or some shit.
Yep.
and they start every video like, "What's up, guys? Make sure you get the bell on."
Yeah,
that shit. So, whatever. All right. Yeah, I had a few other ones. We'll probably do this again.
That was
We'll
fun.
probably revitalize some.
We'll do different characters and
we'll definitely get some different scenarios. But we might revitalize some old
we'll
scenarios.
switch next time. I'll do the scenarios. You do the
Okay.
characters.
Yeah. I love the Rick Sanchez who would smuggle seeds up their butt.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah,
we'll switch it up next time.
Yeah.
And we'll do more. We'll talk about it off camera.
Okay.
Figure it out. Off camera. Off air.
Off air.
All right.
Well, what are we doing next week? We back to Marvel movies?
Yeah, you want to do a Marvel movie next week?
Yeah.
Is there a movie coming out next week that we need to see?
I don't think so.
Oh, guess what I saw this week? Mary, Queen of Scots. Megan was like, I gotta see this movie. So we went to the movie.
Your big boy pants on and did it.
Garbage, dude. Hot.
Is it in theaters?
Okay, listen, it wasn't garbage. Like, it was a pretty decent movie. You know what I'm saying? In a movie standpoint. But, like, the story, which is history, so you can't, like, you know what I mean? Oh, my God. I was like...
Nice.
It was 2 hours and 5 minutes long. I was like, oh, my God. Like, make it 140, something like that.
Right.
Literally, you know how you're in the movies, and it doesn't... So, it started at 7:30, right? So, realistically, it started at 8.
Yeah.
So, I'm like... we get to like what I feel like is we're cresting over the hill. I'm like, okay, we're coming down the backside. We're gonna be good because the build up is slow on most movies.
Yeah.
Right. Like Avengers, right? For example, there's a lot of build up, and Avengers is great, so it's not boring. But like this movie's boring, so there's a lot of build up. And once you get over the build up, you get to see some of like the more interesting thing happen, right?
Yes.
So then you come over the other side of the hill, and then you drop really quickly to the ending. That's just kind of how things go, right? I look down at my phone. It's 8:34. I was like, "Fucking kill me, dude!" Oh, I have an hour and a half of this left. Like, oh my God.
Yep.
And the credits were really short because another thing that people don't understand is that 2 hours and 4 minutes. You normally have about 9 or 10 minutes of credits, so it's really no. This movie's like kind of small, right? So the credits are really short. So there were only 4 minutes of credits. So it was legit 2 hours of shit movie.
Nice.
And I hope Megan doesn't listen to this because she'll be butthurt. But man, it was rough.
That reminds me of, I had the same movie experience like that once. It was The King's Speech.
Oh, that's a rough one.
Yeah.
Just like another one of those ones where that's a decent movie, right? It's just kind of lame though.
Yeah, it's just lame.
And
That reminds me.
yeah,
Because I watched the Black Mirror Bandersnatch on Netflix.
yes,
It's very interesting, but it was just so boring.
really.
Yeah. Like, it was fun to see the different stuff,
Mm-hmm.
like the endings and stuff, but I was just so bored. Near the, like, 3/4 and on, I was like, ugh.
So you wouldn't suggest it, huh? Have
No.
you gone back and watched any of the other Black Mirror?
Uh,
You should watch some of it.
right.
It gets freaky.
Like, this one, it gets dark at times.
Yeah.
Like, there's some drug trips and some murder, but if you choose to, obviously. But, I don't know. Like, it was points where I'm like,
You should watch Black Museum,
uh-huh.
which is kind of like I don't know how to explain it, but that is one fucked up episode of Black Mirror, dude. It's intense.
Cool.
And it has multiple multiple stories, so you won't get bored. Whereas I understand, like, some Black Mirror episodes, they drag it out for so long, you're just like, okay, we get the premise. You don't have to like sit here and do this for 10
And I felt
minutes.
like there's times where it gave you a choice, but it wanted you to pick one,
Okay.
and I'm like, I don't want to pick that one. Like, there's times where it's like, throw tea over computer or yell at dad, because he's a video game programmer,
Yeah.
and he's trying to create this video game for a deadline from some business or whatever that he got a job for, and he's yelling at it because the programming failed, and his dad comes in and said, "What's going on? What are you doing?" And he's frustrated, the main character, and so he gives you two options: throw tea over the thing or yell at your dad, but it like obviously wants you to throw
Tea on the computer?
tea on the computer. I'm like, I would never do that, and I don't want to do
Yeah,
that.
why would you ruin your computer because you're mad at, like, It's just like
so you
giving
throw it
up.
dad, and then you have to go do some dumb stuff.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
So is it interactive within Netflix?
Mhm.
Like it stops the show?
Well, you have a time bar. Like whenever it's like the time, and then like the screen moves up a little bit, and it gives you two options.
Wow.
Keep hitting the mic.
You're
and
fine.
you have to select the one, and then right above it, there's a time bar going down.
Wow.
You have that much time. So it's like there's like a 10-second pause in the.
And if you don't pick something, it just goes for the one that it wants.
I guess I haven't done it like that. So
Interesting. I'm gonna have to try that
it's
out.
a cool idea. Just it got like the story itself just got a little boring.
I gotcha. Does it all lead back to the same thing?
Well, so he's.
Don't spoil it, but
I'm just gonna say what it like. The main character, Stefan, that's what it is. He, he's like in his 20s, and he lives with his dad. It's just them two, and he got a job interview at a video game production thing, and he showed them his idea for his video game, which is based off of a book, Bandersnatch, which is a interactive book. Where, depending on what you do, you flip to a certain page.
Yeah.
You know, you keep flipping page to page, and it's a first video game of its kind like that. And like the very first option it gives you is accept the job or refuse, and if you accept it, the movie's just over. So if you refuse it, you don't refuse the job, but you refuse to work in the building with them.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, I'd rather work on it alone in my home.
Yeah.
So
if you accept it, it just straight up ends?
Yeah. It's like, and it jumps ahead to when it's done creating and when the game's already out, and it to a TV program of them reviewing the game, and it's only like a 2.5. And he's like, I can do it better. I'm going to do it again. And then it just restarts.
Huh.
And it takes you back to that decision, refuse or accept.
Gotcha. So it does kind of force you into things sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Well, that's an interesting idea.
It is.
That's an interesting
With some cooler stuff, it could be good.
It just needs some polishing.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Not much. I have 2 movies on my watch list. I've
What's
started
that?
to do that. It's Searching and Black Klansman.
Searching's good.
Mm-hmm.
I need to watch Black Klansman as well. We should do an episode on it. You want to?
Sure.
Lit.
We both have to watch it.
What'd you say?
We'll both have to watch it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I've heard good things about that movie.
Me too. That's why I added it.
Yeah. And I have one on my list as well because finally, Bad Times at the El Royale came out.
Yeah.
So.
I actually watched it.
You watched it twice now before I've watched it once.
Yeah, it was there and I was off. It was raining, so our work day was cut short.
That's right.
And I was like, well, it's there to rent now, so.
Lit. All right. Well, I'm going to check that out. All right, man.
Cool.
What's our list for next week?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I didn't think that far.
We're fine. Oh, that's so cute. He's batting at your... All right, man. I'll see you next week.
Goodbye.
Oh, can't find the stop button.